How's it going, everybody? I'm back. I was gone, but now I'm back. Okay, well, let's kick it off here with two things, I guess. Let's get the camera going. Hello, everyone. And then to start off, I haven't played He Is Coming since the last update that they had done. I think that's probably closer to like a week and a half-ish ago. So I believe they did something with eliminating some challenges, making others a little more balanced by some of the weapons and items do different things now, so we do only have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 left to get, because the 5th will unlock when we do the other 4. So, Homebody, defeat the first boss without leaving the starting island. Oh, so I'm pretty sure that's a new one. I think they changed that one from, I don't know what used to be there. I'd have to see the old VOD, I guess. Okay, they still have removed 10 or more of your own purity. The honey weapon. And gain 40 armor in a single instance. Now, see, I feel like I've definitely done that. Or have I? Because I know the Hydra heads, maybe they only have 30 armor. So if it's in a... sorry, eyelash. If it's in a single instance, which feels like this is also a new challenge. I don't know what this used to be. I feel like that's just the potions. Is it not? Can't you just use those, just get like a diamond... What, where is that? Where is that? Does it count under food? No, not water. Potion. Here we go. Yeah. Just get a diamond petrifying flask and you can get that challenge complete. Okay. Defeat the first boss without leaving the starting island. I feel like that's probably simple enough to grind out really fast. And then it's mostly focus on a purity build after we just try to get a diamond flask, I guess. Okay. I'd be intrigued to go back and see what the other challenges were. Just to compare what they decided to tweak, and then I'm not sure what's happened to all of the weapons, anything like that, but that's fine. So let's go ahead back to the swampland, and I have immediately forgotten. We're not leaving the first island, that's what it is. Who are we fighting? Stunny McGee, right? Every other strike stun the player for 1 turn. So we would do 4 damage, but we give him 2 armor, so it's really only 2 damage. So that's 10 turns. He also does 10 turns of damage as is. However, it takes us longer with all of the stuns. So I feel like we need a bunch of health, first and foremost. I hope there's enough items on here. Yeah, so we got to go like Weaver Shield and... I mean, the Riptide's good, though. Because that's just 5 damage that's going to happen. Plus it's 2 damage. Plus we got the old give an extra damage. Sure. We're doing that. I don't care. We're bypassing the shenanigans. So we can't really have the armor. Acid will do nothing for us. So I guess, sure, gold. Posh or... I don't know if the watermelon would really help. I don't think it would really help. Okay, we could really use some more items here. It's kind of a small starting island, but we should get 4 anyways. Alright, go Riptide for nullifying that. Okay, and then this would go towards the next challenge, if we want it. It's a hell of a lot of stun, though. But, I guess that's basically our thing. So that's it. That's the island. Crap, yeah, it would have been good to just rest up, so... Let's go ahead and we'll do some of that. We'll do some of that. We'll give it a shot. It might not be the best starting set, but it's something. The Riptide helps. It definitely gives us a little bit of an edge. Yeah, we got this. We might not have this. I forgot about the stun potion. It's like 4 turns of stun we have to get through with all of the additional stuff, but that was all of the armor, so I guess it didn't really hurt us. Okay, homebody complete. I suppose there's nothing quite like the Scorched Hill for collecting some items, and then also we can rest at a big old bonfire while still moving on. Random status effect, no, and no. Let's get fast. Well, that's my dude right there. Yeah, that was a lot of acid we had. Okay, so they are not hurting. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and combine old lemon with the stupid old gold thing. We have enemy strikes ignore armor. Well, we don't really have armor. We're just trying to attain 40 armor for now, I guess. So the max health is probably better for us. Oh god. Convert speed to armor. That's probably not useful at all. And that is also not useful. Okay. Yeah, if everything is ignoring armor, then we have no armor, essentially. Okay, there we go. We can utilize that. -3. Okay, we need some help here. You have more speed than the enemy, give them Riptide. We do. Decrease your poison and give it to the enemy. Let's go ahead and get that. I'm trying to remember how you... shift, okay. Like, there's a way to look around. It's been a minute since I played this, so... Okay, here we go. Let's get that. Big health increase. We're still... Okay, let's get that again. I mean, truly, I kind of hate this. I'm not opposed to having armor. You know. We still would have more speed than the enemy for this boss regardless, so I I do kind of like a stun weapon. This is at least a small heal, but no, let's go ahead. Goodbye to that crap. Just get rid of that nonsense. Shenanigans, even. To the golem. There you are, golem. We do not want armor. Speed is always good. We can take the crap out of that, yeah. Hopefully, sure. What do we got for a better edge? An additional attack? I mean, I guess so. Aha! There we go. One step closer. Back to the golem. What's this dude do? He gains 4 armor when struck. So that's neat. But we'll at least do the Riptide, which will help to offset it, and then we're building up additional attack to kind of hopefully outpace the shenanigans of all that. Squire's armor? Doesn't really help. Oh, if we're not looking for armor... That's right, there's things we can get rid of. I mean, acid's not a horrible thing to give him if he's gaining armor, right? Okay. Not my favorite, but... 31 of 38. Can we make it to the fire? Oh, we made it to the fire. Yeah, there we go. Whenever a countdown effect triggers, gain 3 armor. The first Riptide triggers, give the enemy 5 poison. I mean, we do kind of do Riptide and stuff, but no. Get out of here. Oh, my guy. Oh, the Riptide with the stun combo, you say? I mean, I don't really care about winning. I am more or less just trying to get 2 more of these. Kind of, because we're not doing a purity build. Yeah, let's just go Scorched Hill, I guess. That's a shame, but Compendium. Oh yeah, and the honey weapon would be the other thing. Okay. Remove all armor and give purity. Well. That thing is horrible for fighting this. And I feel like I should just, at the very least, just grab that. Yeah, let's go ahead and come here. What do you got? Also horrible stuff for us, so let's go ahead. We definitely don't want Squire's armor at this point. We're not doing purity, so, I mean, I guess we can just grab this. I should probably just delete things we don't want. And nuts. Alright, let's grab that. It's a unique item. We could use some better weaponry instead of just going straight to the golem. Our weapon is kind of awful. And I don't really care about these, so sure. See what's up. Sure. I'd love to. Oh, all right. I forget what was good about this. This did pair well with something to do with Riptide. I think there's a charm, the Yellow Anchor or something, where if you lose speed, you give Riptide or something, and then, yeah, if you have the other anchor. You need the 2 anchors anyways, I remember that, I think. When you have regeneration, give acid equal to your attack on hit. Really? Interesting. It's only the first turn, but that's kind of neat. I feel like that's different. I feel like Rusty Sword wasn't as good before. I still don't think it's worth pivoting now. Though it would give acid, which is more of a long-term thing if you're fighting that, but I really don't care. Like I said, I'm really just hoping to get the items. No. There's one. Shit. Those are the 2 things that go together that are very good. The Marble Anvil. I don't think it's worth changing this. Doesn't really matter. So, I mean, I guess I could, actually, because I feel like not having any armor is what's kind of screwing me over. Oh, there's our regen thing. If your health is full, send regen to gain 3 times that amount of armor. Interesting. Is that different? 3 times the amount of initial regen. I feel like that's good. First time you gain armor, double it. Also sounds intriguing. I don't think we're gonna have more speed, so. If you have armor, restore health. Okay, that seems to pair pretty well with that, because then if, you know, we do have armor, we restore health, and then if our health is full, to ensure that, then we would keep regaining on hit. If we had regen, but we don't really have regen, because this doesn't have regen inherently. Damn it! Yeah, so that's, I guess, what, to bind a 7? Hello? I thought it was like gaining armor and I was awesome. Ah, there's one of the good attacks. Lose 2 health, gain 4 armor. If you have armor, restore 2 health. Do I feel like those pair together very well? Probably better. Probably better. Okay, I'm really just looking for one of these potions, though, and we're just not finding it. We're just not finding it. Don't give me regen down here. Give me stun, I guess. Damn it. We gotta hope for one more chest. It was oil. Ah, nuts. Okay, well, we didn't get it this time. Oh, piss. Piss. I go. I just figured out how we could have. No, because... yeah, it wouldn't be the first time we're gaining armor. Never mind, this weapon screwed it. Who cares who we fight, essentially? Doesn't really matter, so, I mean, we may as well just get rid of the acid head and we'll just see what happens. 6 stun. Hello? What just happened? Oh. Lovely. Oh, we're just all the way screwed, aren't we? My god, the amount of stun that just happened. Yeah. The old watermelon would have came in pretty clutch there. Homebody complete. Arcane Gauntlet. Battle start. Have all countdowns. Okay. That's cool. So that works with that bell then very well. And I couldn't do the 2 of them. We were 1 potion shy. That's all we were really going for, but it kind of stopped pairing up stuff. Okay, we'll try again. Oh, yeah, when you have armor, temporarily gain 2 attack. Let's do something acid related, I suppose. Though I do like Marble Anvil. Let's go Purity. We got to work on the remove 10 Purity thing as well, so screw it. We'll go Armor, Purity, whatever we can. Wounded, gain 3 regen. Fast or Feather. Feather works for giving acid. This guy gives 3 acid to the blader and converts all health to armor. Okay, so we do want more HP. He barely has armor, but I mean, technically, I guess that's still worth getting. Lushwood. Ooh. Ooh, you bugger. Give me that honey, though. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're cooking. I really don't like that there's this many, swarming things. Okay, so we definitely want to replace the feather, or we can get Pure Lake to gain more purity and also armor. But then we would want this in its place instead of the feather. So I think we at least just want to pair this. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here and... for now, let's just go to Golem. I mean, we're still kind of working on this. But now all we gotta do is find the honey weapon thing. So let's remove you from the pool. Let's remove you from the pool. I'm not totally opposed to you being in the pool. And lemon, I don't think I really care about. Alright, let's just grab this for now. We definitely just want... we just want to find that meat weapon, baby. There it is. Okay, so now we gotta get the hell out of here. What are you before we go? Illusory health, gain 3 armor on exposure. Not... I mean, that would happen, like, instantly. Instead of having the armor. We will not have more speed. Okay, let's just try do the thing while we have a chance for thing doing. Oh, Witch Marsh, there it is. Okay, we got a real shot at pulling this one off. So let's go center. Oh, is there a specialty boss here? She's here, yeah. No, just let me do the thing. That's all we gotta do is the thing. What are you? The Bee Stinger. First turn, give the enemy 4 poison, 3 acid, and 2 stun on first hit. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Okay, well, that achievement is done. Anyways, yeah, we have no way of removing any purity or additional acid and such, so, I mean, we're getting whittled. But we're also doing pretty good damage, and they're stunned for a couple turns to help offset everything, and the poison, and the stinging of the bee. Cleaver of Wrath, Helmet of Envy. So this will give us an additional 3 attack, but what is the side effect? And what is this, you know? Clearly, I'm very intrigued by having this weapon. I'd like to mess with it for a bit, so I don't know what the side effect of this is. Oh, double the enemy's attack. Oh, you're cute. Oh, you're fun. You're so funny, lady. Yes. We definitely don't need more weapons in. Here we go. We need some of that, at least. Battle start, gain a Riptide. So if we had feathers, it'd be fine. Riptide can twigger twice per turn. Well, we don't really have speed. Get rid of a weapon from the pool. Okay, let's just do that one, I guess. What do we want to do? Get rid of the acid armor, or is the armor good? Get rid of it. Hello. Why couldn't you be one of those potions, and why couldn't I have any of my getting rid of item check things? Oh boy. We could have instantly had the Ironstone potion here, and we could have just walked away. -4. But we have this and a potion, so that's pretty crazy, actually. We do definitely need the potion, but we offset it with the Cursed Helmet. But their attack is double. Like, that is pretty disgusting. So I feel like I'm just going to get rid of that. And then we will at least have the status effects. Working for us while the potion is trying to catch up. A little regen action on the start, or every 3 strikes Riptide action? I feel like Riptide. There's a little extra on that. Okay, so we know where we gotta go. Not the Boneyard Bog, or Scorched Hill, or Merchantile, unfortunately. But we can go here for something possibly specialty. That's, yeah, no good. We're healing with all of the armor, for sure. Of course, now it gives slime armor like it's a unique item or something. Well, I don't think this is in the cards this round, and I'm really not sure the purity is going to happen anymore either. I feel like this is just not going to work out this round. Well, that sucked. I don't even know where the specialty chest is. Like, nothing's popping up. The fuck, game? It's not anything that we possess, but that would have been nice with the whole feather and the acid thing that I was willing to commit to some acid at the start. First time enemy gains poison, stun them for 1 turn. Now that we can utilize. We can definitely utilize that. Let's go ahead and we will get rid of this. That we can do. And we'll get our specialty chest if we survive. We have a boatload of armor. We're stunning, we've got poison, he's got regen, we're just trying to kind of stay ahead. He's got some Riptide. Yeah, we're just trying to outpace his healing, essentially. Pretty sure this is a slam dunk for us, but I've thought these things in the past, and they were not, so. Battle start. Gain 1 acid. While you have acid, temporarily you gain attack equal to acid. Well, look at everything showing up that's acid-related when we got rid of acid-related things. Battle start. The enemy loses 5 health, and you restore 5 health. That's a fun weapon. That's pretty nice. If the enemy doesn't have armor, it just deals 3 damage on turn start. That's pretty good, actually. I feel like that was just like battle start before. I feel like Explosive Arrow just didn't really seem worth it, but now it's like, oh, it's an additional 3 damage kind of thing. Okay. Hells yeah. It's unique, right? It's not unique. Neat. Well, I guess we go for that. Couldn't hurt to have more armor. And the Glyph Ruins would be phenomenal for us if we can get the Holy Tomb. This would pair well with our giving a bunch of acid and stuff, actually, so. Since we didn't really get anything purity, water, nothing related for the time being, I guess let's go ahead and just grab this, but hopefully we find the Holy Tomb. And of course, we'll immediately get that. We're just really looking for the specialty thing. When you gain armor, double it. No. Convert 50% of the enemy's health into armor. I mean, that works for defeating the Hydra, but again, I really just don't give a shit. Really not in it for defeating. Hey, there it is. There's the Holy Tomb. So let's go ahead and we will get rid of what? That's an additional stun. I feel like we're not going to need the potion because we're going to already have 4. We're doing Riptide. We're not going to have the negative status effect that's happening. Plus, we're going to have Purity. Like, we'll gain 2 Purity for additional attack, so I think we could probably get rid of the Posh. And now our attack is up to 5. Why did I think that was going to be much stronger? Ah, well, too late now. Whenever a countdown effect triggers, gain 3 armor. Well, that's beneficial. If your speed is equal to your attack, I will stop reading. Okay, so Arcane Shield does work with our countdowns. Gains poison. I can't see really replacing anything at this point. Like, yeah, we could get rid of 6 armor and essentially we just gain maybe 9 armor, but it takes a while to get it and we're more exposed. But, I mean, technically more is more. It's not more. It's 3 turns, and then on 6 turns, and then we gotta wait till another 6 turns. But I feel like if we had more tombs here, I would be intrigued by this. Let's see if there's another tomb even on here. I don't even think there is. The stun, it might be worth... How was camping? It was fantastic. I got to see my cousin, who was like one of my best friends growing up. Good to actually catch up. Got to see him and his son was in town and stuff. So you have 1 tomb exactly. It triggers thrice. Well, guess what? I will just remove this stupid caustic tomb. And then when this goes off, we'll gain 9 attack. Let's just do that. There we go. Easy peasy. Actually, you know what, Con? It was great. Hello.
Say.
1 second. PT, thank you very much, my dude. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, camping was actually fantastic. If anything, it was too beautiful. We went to Saskatchewan, so by the time the smoke arrived, it was basically this morning. Like, we woke up and I thought it was foggy because the whole weekend was just the sun beating down. 30 degrees when we got there. The next day it was like cloudy, but it was still like 25 degrees. So it was still like, it was nice, but it was a warm day, you know. And then, yeah, like the last night on Sunday was just like barely any wind, not a cloud in the sky, 31-degree heat, just beaten down. We played horseshoes. And the super drunk guy shows up and he's just kind of hanging out. So we were, you know, high. And lost track of the score and everything. So we basically we were close to finishing the game. Then we were in just la-la land throwing till that guy left. Then we finished an actual game that we kept score. And by the time that we were finished, I'm telling you, we both could have probably just keeled right over right there. Just pass right the fuck out. So the smoke didn't happen. The only thing the smoke did was it made it so people were driving slower when I was coming back, so it was easy to pass because everyone was scared of their shadow for some reason. And it kept the house cooler. I was expecting to come back to the house just being boiling hot, you know, but apparently the smoke was here for a couple of days, but not where I was. So yeah, it was great. Couldn't have worked out better, honestly. Well, we just destroyed him. What do we got here? Double attack while your health is full. Double attack. Wow. And with the amount of armor we have, yikes. Battle start. Gain additional strikes equal to speed. Gain additional strikes. That's kind of cool. He had a good speed thing going on, but we do not. Symphony triggers all your other instruments. We don't have any instruments, so let's definitely just go with the double attack thing. Where do we squeeze it in? Because now having armor makes more sense. We definitely want the purity and stuff to keep popping off. And this is when they lose, it's an additional 3 damage. So, like, what do we trade out? I really don't want to lose the additional stun. Stun is, like, OP. Technically, that's only 4 armor. Do I get rid of the bomb? I think I get rid of the bomb. Or is purity even worth it at this point? 1 attack, but really if we just wait 6 turns, we're going to gain 9 attack anyways. So, I don't even know if the watermelon's friggin' doing anything for us. Because we're not really going to heal. We just want the armor off that. Yeah, I think for the greater good... Super strong. 10 extra strikes, yikes. Oh dear God, PT. What sort of fucking... I mean, it makes sense. The movie Human Centipede came out a really long time ago, and there's Slowpoke finally getting in on the action, so... I don't know. I think we're just killing time till we fight the boss. I really don't even want to fight the boss. Oh, these guys are nasty. What the hell are they? If the dragonfly has more speed than you, it gains attack equal to the difference. So it would gain 7 attack and go first. I mean, we would definitely still whoop its butt, I guess. We should with that much armor, right? Yeah. I was like, yeah, hold on. What am I talking about? We're friggin' awesome over here. What is the edge? The Riptide, which is good. It is pretty good. We are full health, so that's good. There's nothing really I think I would trade out at this point. I don't really know. Hey guys, you heard about this new movie, The Human Centipede? I really don't want the acid to be a factor for us here, so we might have a chance of actually winning if we just dive into this son bitch. Oh, and instantly 3 damage as well. And then we gain the additional stun, and then the, yeah. And then the 10 damage, so it's kaboom. Goodbye. Still stunned. No armor. So the arrow's gonna pop off, as well as our 10 damage. We also just gave the Riptide, the poison, the Riptide, the arrow, the big dick damage, the poison, and down to that much health before we even received an attack. Okay, that's nice. Now we're gonna get stunned, but we got some acid doing some background checks for us here. He does attack 5, but we got a lot of armor, so I'm pretty sure we just gained up to 28 attack. Hello? I thought we were gaining 9 attack? Oh, it doubles. Oh, yeah, it doubled with that thing. So it even doubled. It wasn't just the base attack. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty awesome. I did not realize it was going to be that super powered. Oof. Yeah, we gained 18 attack when that holy tomb popped off after 6 rounds. Fun. Float like a butterfly. Discover a honey weapon. So we got Life Zap. Battle start, lose all your health except 1. And stun the enemy for 2 turns. I mean, there are ways to give poison and cause an extra, you know, turn of stun. And there's something with stun with that anchor. But, yeah, neat. Okay, how we doing then? Let's go to the old compendium. 2 more to go, because the third pops off when we do the other 2. So, gain 40 armor in a single instance. We know how to do that. One of 2 ways. We can either get the plated shield and just have a gold potion, or we can just get a diamond potion. This one's kind of a pain in the butt. Remove 10 or more of your own purity in a single battle. So we gotta find something that keeps giving us purity. And I don't know what really keeps purity. Like, just keep on coming. Gain 2 purity, remove 1 pure. Like, that's no good. Yeah, there's gotta be... Okay, so this would be gain 3 purity with the potion. You lose all your armor, though. Sure. Whenever you gain additional, so that would help to gain more purity. So you gain 4 off of that. I'm just trying to think, like, what is the trinket that uses all of the purity at once? There's one particular item that makes that whole build work. Oh, is there something I can go just find purity? Yeah, there's the purity symbol. This is gain purity every other turn. Aha, the sinful mirror. There it is. So that's basically the gist of it. So we want to find... You have purity removed? No. So on exposed, we would gain 2 purity if we had a bunch of different water items. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, then we definitely need to find the sinful mirror at a shop. Okay, so that's the game plan then. We have a plan. Let's go with the old, let's be faster than the enemy staff. Or should we actually Squire's armor? Doesn't hurt to get the early armor set, actually. Kind of helps to build everything else. Okay, here's our Squire's blade. Battle start, gains 5 acid. But the Petrifying Flask is the Petrifying Flask. We definitely do still want that. But let's go ahead, Squire, set. And now we'll never see another Petrifying Flask again. This will be useless to us. Come on, game. Don't quit jerking me around here. Don't want the friggin' acid ring. I don't want the friggin' venomous fangs. Ah, you're funny. You're funny. Alright, give me the stupid fish. Oh, good. Totally useless items. Okay, well, I guess let's just gain a little bit of max health. Let's get the hell out of here. Witch Marsh? I guess we could find some food and combine it with the old thing here. Whatever. Gotta find some food. Food. They don't have armor. Oh, they don't have poison, but he's got, like, nothing but armor, so that's no good. So I guess let's just go with that. Gain 2 armor, give 2 armor. You'll love to see it. Riptide can trigger twice. No, thank you. I mean, I have a fish, but... You're just really not providing me with the damn thing I'm looking for right now. First time Riptide triggers give the enemy 5 poison. Well, that's going to be on exposed when I lose my armor, and I've got 2 friggin' armor, and he's got 50, so that's no good. I can do nothing with these things. Nothing. We found no food. Boneyard. Let's see if maybe we can get something special over here. Oh, here's the whenever you lose speed, give the enemy Riptide. However, this is a water item. We do kind of want that. I really wish that Silver Scale Fish was like a water item. Just saying, fish, water, you know. It's very tempting to get this and then pivot to go get that other weapon where you lose speed every time you hit. Very tempting. I'll stick with the stupid blade for jerks. The Clear Spring Feather is a water item. Oh. Interesting. There's more Purita, which will do me better than that. Yep, let's fight this guy. Okay, now we're on a hunt for a lot of potions or a lot of water things and the water sack item and all the things. Yay! We would like to also have that, so we can utilize our Puritan. Damn it. This is a friendship bracelet. The enemy loses 1 attack. However, I also lose the attack, but I also gain the attack with superiority, you see. And I have a lot of attack. How much attack do you have? You're the friggin' stupid... I need a lot of attack against you. Means I need more purity. Ugh, this guy's gross. You need big damage on this friggin' jerk. Well, there's... I mean, I could pivot, but... I could pivot. Gives me like 30 extra damage. Well, 25. But then, nah. Alright, are we on the island with the... We are not. I don't know what island we're on right now. I don't know where we were. Let's go to the Witch Marsh. That's a bumblebee bee, huh? A bumbles. Does that mean there is a bee? Okay, I'd rather... Oh wait, I have the Seafood Hotpot. Gain 2 armor for each speed you have. Okay, so I gain 6 additional armor. Oh, so that's a way to gain 40 armor in an instance on battle start stuff. That's on exposed. Oh, you know what you could do? You know what else you could do? If you had the marble anvil, which is the combination of the serpent dealie and the sword here. If you had the Seafood Hotpot, and then you had like a lot of speed, then it would trigger on battle start, which is the perk of having the Marble Anvil the duo. But wait, why does that matter? Hold on. When you lose your armor for the first time, exposed. It just makes things that when it's exposed happens right away. Oh, so you would also gain the 4 armor of the violin. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I was seeing that as like being a lot more useful, but it is not. You have 1 tomb, it triggers thricely. So more speed gives us more armor. I am trying to get this friggin' purity thing going. We're just looking for the water sack thing. But I'm not opposed to getting a tomb, so it triggers thricely. But we don't really have that going on right now. Oh, also with this combination, we're gonna gain 6 armor. So we'll have 10, so we gain 20 armor. Oh! We just need the trinket that doubles our armor after we beat this boss. Yeah. That'll be good. Because that'll be 40 armor in an instant. So we're basically there. We just have to beat this boss, and we have to find that 1 trinket. Maybe we can purchase it? That I don't know, but... Okay, he's coming this way. Can we beat you? 15 armor, 6, so he's gonna hit us once after we hit him. So we do, hold on. So we do Riptide. We also gain armor. I'm intrigued. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we actually lose HP, so we may as well just fight them. Yeah, nice, okay. Lushwood. Glyph. Witch Marsh. I don't really want to break up the gain the armor thing, because that's what we need right now. And the purity thing is just, maybe we can make that happen if we can just upgrade this and find that 1 stupid trinket. We don't really have the potion thing. I guess we can go the glyph. Restore health to full. Yeah. 2 Riptide. No, we don't have anything that helps gain purity. Nothing of value is here. Come on. Damn it. Nope, that's no good. Where's my dude? Oh, wow, he's way up there. Okay, so I guess we kind of want to do a loop. Can we beat this guy? I don't even know. Let's just fight him. Let's find out. Okay. Yeah, doing lots of good damage. You know, the purity came in a little bit. There's our additional speed. So like I say, all we need is to find that 1 trinket. Restore health equal to speed will be good if we get into a fight, I suppose. And Holy Tomb. Heal 4 damage, restart. Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't care. Just take something. None of these are really any good, but we may as well get the second water item. It's tough to replace anything here, but if I have to, I'll replace that, I guess. Triggers Symphony 3 times. Okay, so like that would actually be very beneficial to gaining on exposure. It would give us 12 armor. Nah, we gotta stick to the game plan here. What is the game plan? I've forgotten already. Riptide. Our weapon edge kind of sucks. Convert 1 speed to 3 armor on hit. Now, that's not going to help in an instance to get us up there. We really just need the 1 trinket right now. Now, this is probably more beneficial in the long term, considering we would, you know, gain like 30 armor converting it, and the speed to armor is at battle start, so it wouldn't even matter. Okay. Yeah, I mean, probably better. Oh yeah, we wanted the money for the shop, didn't we? Shit. I mean, doubling up on the fish is more Riptide, but that's a full friggin' heal if we want that. Yeah, I guess we can. We're just kind of looking for those tents or a merchant, honestly. Is there a tent? Nope, okay. Tents and merchants. Tents and merchants. I guess Golem. While we're working our way out, son of a... Alright, well here's the leathery water skin. I don't know why I said leathery. So let's see. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, if we don't combine them. So really that only gives us like 9 friggin' purity. So I need to like combine the damn helmets if I want to get this purity thing going. For fuck's sakes. Or I could combine the watermelons and if we find another... Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll get rid of that. Oh, this is a water item. Hold on. I can't really get rid of anything unless it's my armor. That is on exposure. But then we still need the friggin' mirror to even make it work. And if I get rid of the armor, then I get rid of the speed, where we don't do the 40 armor thing. So I can't do that. Because we're still kind of working on both at once until we figure out which one we can actually achieve. Another friggin' watermelon. I really want to double up on the helmets, not lose on the friggin' watermelon, because that doesn't help us, but it's still good to have, I suppose. Okay, what are you? Riptide, armor. Here is another water. Remove all of your armor. Gain 3 purity. And then on exposure is when all of this purity goes off. And it is another water item. So if we can just find the friggin' mirror, we're in business. But we won't be working on the gain 40 armor at that point. We've essentially made our bed here. Mercantio. I mean, we might still be able to. We just gotta find the merchant. We gotta get the right thing. You just need to have the right thing, dude. You're not doing it. Have all countdowns. We don't have countdowns. Okay. If you have more speed than armor, stun the enemy for 2 turns, but it also gives us armor, so like I'd have to like lose a thing of armor, but that gives us the speed, and yeah, we're in that thing again. We're still kind of just hoping to. There it is. Okay. So it's a tricky thing right now. I need to get rid of something. I guess for now, I could just get rid of the stupid watermelon. Because it's a water item. And we should be able to find those, like, no problem. Right now, all we're trying to do is just literally gain the 40 armor. And we can just replace this item with something. Doesn't even fucking matter. No, but I can't get rid of the watermelon. Shit, it's gotta be... the violin? Yeah, it's a water item, but it's not part of the other sets, and it's not giving. And we don't need it to get to the 40 armor. Okay, so it's this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we show... Fuck. You are fucking funny. I needed it. It had the 1 speed that got us there. And then also, ironically, if we would have lost speed by dropping something else, it would have put us over the friggin' mark of gaining the... for Christ's sakes. Okay, Clear Spring Opal, what else are we getting rid of then? Like, I have to get rid of the purity thing to do the armor thing. And we were kind of juggling both, but I can't. Remove all armor, gain 3 purity. We'll replace that with Clear Spring Opal, which gives us speed, and now we should get that when we just get into a fight. So, there it is. There's armor done. So, now, can we pivot back? Probably not, because we really did need that other thing for giving us 3 purity, and like we were like 1 purity shy. We just need to pair up, but this was a great chance to just knock that one out. So, and purity builds are just a good build for trying to accomplish things anyways. So. You are below 50% health. You cannot gain status effects. That seems like that pairs well with that thing we actually just unlocked, right? Where it drops your HP down to 1. And I forget the rest of it. Oh, it stuns the enemy for 2 turns. So if you had enough armor, and this cleaver, with whatever that trinket is... yeah. Pretty much at this point, I'm trying to just get rid of all of this if I can gain enough armor if we find the red mirror. Which might show up in a shop. But we're just about done here. Yeah, we're fucked. Okay. She gone. We got an achievement anyways, right? So that's good. Oh, so we don't really have a ton of armor to speak of. We don't really have much of healing to speak of. We don't really stun or do anything too crazy to speak of. But we do gain armor, for sure. That's our thing. You know, we're gaining like 40 armor. So fuck you, Acid Head. You're the worst. There's our 44 armor. We just got rid of our a little bit of speed to get rid of our purity. We also spend speed to gain 3 additional armor. That gets rid of the Riptide that he tries to put on instantly as well with the speed. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. You'll love to see it. So we're staying strong. Only losing 2 armor. Poison shouldn't do much to us because, yeah, we're going to remove it quite a bit, and then we should still have armor going into the final phase to whittle whatever's left when we run out of speed here, I would say. Okay, we kill on this turn. 4. There's no way he's getting through with just... Okay, he gives the player 3 stun. Why did he gain... that much attack? I guess that was the attack from the last round. It just ticked up. Okay, we're past the poison phase. He's chipping away. We're past the stun phase. We're chipping away. We throw down a little bit of extra stink on that one and hook him with the old grease ball there to finish it off. So. I left when you were fighting Hydra, and you're still fighting Hydra. Okay, armored up, completed. The Soapstone. First turn, spend 2 speed to temporarily gain 4 attack. I've had that? I'm sorry, did I lose whatever we achieved before on a different achievement to now just gain the Soapstone again with a different achievement? Yeah, it is pretty hype. You're right, PT. It is good to put in all that work and pivot from the one thing to get the stone that we've had before. Maybe what happened, Con, is that I know they changed some of the requirements. So potentially I had this one. Because I feel like I did an armor thing. I know it was stupid hard. But like we did do something, but that could have been in this one too. It's been a few weeks. I can't think of it, but I know I've seen the Soapstone, though. Because I thought this thing was OP as all hell, and then it's like, oh, it's only for turn 1. Oh, that's fair. That is fair. Spin a while. Sorrow. Okay, so I guess we just have one left to do. Yeah, I'd literally have to go back to the VODs, like download all of them, sift through, and see like what ones I had remaining. But I feel like I had Soapstone, so maybe they just got rid of if you had the other one before in the past. And it's like, here's a new requirement. But I thought once it was unlocked, so. I could be misremembering. Maybe I didn't have this. But I feel like that's awful friggin' familiar. I feel like I've seen this thing in action and I've used it. I don't know. Okay, so we just have to remove 10 purity in a single battle. And then you got yourself a makeshift bird feeder there, sir. Rain World, eh? I'm intrigued. You're saying it's much like this game. I very much like this game. So I'm not opposed to others along the same lines as this game. Oh, just they were both on Xbox Game Pass. Okay. I get you. Okay, well, here it is, the final challenge, and then we'll see whatever unlocking everything else is. So we may as well just keep going for it. We're so close. Always sketchy. I mean, since we're just trying to unlock things I still have fired up, I honestly feel like 10 HP is kind of just bullshit with this game anyways. I feel like it's hard to get runs up and running. You struggle a lot less with the RNG of like, did we get a good item? So for just unlocking purposes and not trying to win run purposes, I'm going to leave fired up on. I just want to get all the things unlocked for Kingmaker. It's very interesting. Rain World. I don't think I've ever heard of it. I don't believe I know a thing about it. Okay, so the Lemon Branch is a very nice weapon. So we'll go build that. Egg. I just want the money, but I'm gonna see what this is. Of course. Damn you, egg. So now we gotta get rid of that posh. Gots to. We gotta go to the Witch Marsh. Combining that or going to the Golem also gives us items, but a bee. Another bee, but they're not bees, they're wasps. Am I calling your cat, PT? I don't think that's gonna... I actually can't remember if that... piss! Hey, yes! I don't want a golden friggin' lemon. I gotta get rid of this egg, then. None of these are good. For the record, not a damn one of these is good. But it's fucking water, and we are trying to get... Damn it! Alright, stupid. Do you want to banish the flask? Not really, but yes. Golden what? Golden what? You son of a... I'm essentially just trying to get a friggin' golden weaver shield, is all I'm really trying to dig out. I don't want to throw out either of these, and I have zero purpose. Like, it doesn't matter if I combine a golden with the food. It literally changes nothing about the weapon. But this is definitely better long-term for purity stuff, and for now, this is all that's good, just to have them together. But I guess that is kind of stupid, if we are trying to do purity-related stuff. So, you know what, get the hell out of here. What am I thinking? Oh, there you are. Fucking piece of shit. On hit, spend 2 speed and gain 1 additional strike on your next turn. So we need greasy, fast speed. Forge Gauntlet. There's remove all your armor and gain 3 Puritan. which would actually kind of work for us in this instance. Forge Gauntlet, give the enemy 5 armor. Not good. We're not pivoting from the Lemon Branch, as far as I can tell. Always put that at the end. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if this works correctly. So, this should trigger first, which is if I have 0 base armor, gain 4 armor, right? Nope, that's still reading the... It didn't switch over. Hold on. So, battle start. Remove all your armor, which I will have 0, and gain 3 purity. Now, I don't know if I need to have armor in order for that to trigger or not. So, my idea is that it just gives me 3 purity. I don't actually have armor, but then we gain armor after the fact by having the Weaver Shield, which means keeping the Weaver Shield meant more than having the stupid egg. That was actually the play. Okay, so we do gain the purity, and then we do gain the armor. So it does actually work that way. And then since we have the golden Horster Melon, we trigger 2 purity, and we just strong. We're strong. Okay, then we spend our 2 speed, gain additional strike for the following turn. So that's fun. We could just hard pivot to the Forge Gauntlet thing that you steal 2 armor from the enemy and then you also give the enemy 2 armor, right? So you're always like stealing it from them, but no. We're just gonna go with what we got. Where's my ride out of here? Where the hell are you at? Down by the bottom. Living in a van down by the river. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop, boop, boop, boop. We gain super strong attack. We gain an additional attack. We're gonna be stunned. We gain additional attack. We strike twice. Oh, did that? Oh my god. I just realized what that means. Hold on. On hit, spend 2 speed and gain 1 additional strike. So if you have a friggin' boatload of speed... Oh, wow, wow, wow. I just realized the really good potential with that. So, the second turn, you have your 2 strikes, right? But if we had an additional 4 speed, that would mean that our 2 hits that we built up after the first round would then become an additional 2 hits that count up. So maybe you get like 3 hits because it stays 1 ahead. I don't know. I'm hoping it would be 4 hits, but maybe you just maintain 2 hits moving forward and it's not as crazy as I'm thinking. It could be crazier than I'm thinking. It could be way less crazy than I'm thinking too, though. So I don't know. What do? Deal damage, restore health. You suck. You jackass. How are we doing against you guys? Yeah, they do be hitting hard. Oh, we just melt through them. Okay, nice. We need to find our exits. Oh, Jesus, it was up. So let's not go all the way down, because we're just going to try swoop around, get some money, and just dip out of here without spending too much time. That was a pretty good route. Mercantile, possibly. Let's go Boneyard for getting possibly something super nice. There's some oil as well. Speed is what we need. Greasy, fast speed. So now, we get to see how that looks if we fight a tough enough enemy. Oh god, whenever you lose speed, give the enemy Riptide. That's the magic. That is the magic, huh? 6 health or 4 armor. When wounded, gain armor equal to lost health and gain 5 acid. And then if we had that, the acid muscles, that would mean that we would gain an additional 5 attack. So I see the potential there. But for the time beyond, get the hell rid of that. Wait. Fuck! Did I just do it again? I didn't check the other... No, this has -1 speed. Shit, okay. It's like the Weaver shield? That's... Alright, so never mind. We need 8 speed for my plan to fucking work here. So we're looking for lemons. Looking for lemons in all the wrong places. You also got back from camping. Well, congratulations, because camping is fucking awesome. I really just... this guy's not that great. Restore 1 HP. Like, whoop-de-doo, Basil. Give me that HP. Alright, give me lemons instead. No sans lemon. Alright, so we'll go to the golem. We'll try to get extra lemons if we can. Where's my ride so we know where we're shooting for? Where you at, jerk-face jerk? What the fuck? Where is he? Oh, he's all the way over there. You watch. Hello, sir? Or Madam Golem? Madame Golem! Madame Golem, you rat-fink fucker. Well, I did a lot of careful tap dancing around items. God damn it. So that didn't work out at all for us. Okay, so we lost speed, so we gave Riptide. Alright. There's 1 hit. We lose 2 more speed. We gain additional attack on that one. So it does count from the original now. So like we lost a hit. We didn't have 2 speed to lose. So that's still pretty awesome. Don't get me wrong. Still pretty damn good. So we don't want armor, so we're good on oil. We don't want armor. I mean, we were supposed to be going for a purity thing. I guess, technically, kinda, sorta. If we are trying to pivot to that. If that's what we're trying to do here. Still. I don't see how we pull it up. We do have a fair amount of money. We just gotta find that special mirror. My wife didn't let me forget my sleeping bag. You know what? It's always... There's gonna be something. We were traveling... Or we met up with friends that were there. They remember the ice maker cooler. They had, you know, the generator. They had, you know, the tent. They had a bunch of stuff set up. They forgot pillows. You know. I got out there. I forgot my beer can koozie. You know, like the insulated thing for keeping your drinks cold, and it was like a 30°C hot camping trip, so I was like, damn it, you know. And then, yeah, I'm sure others forgot stuff as well, you know. That's just the way it goes. How should I address you? I'm not sure what you mean. Say hey, Grunt, Gruntiatus. Some people said Grunty. Some people have mispronounced my name for years that I knew them on Twitch. So, yeah, it's fine. If you want to type it all out, or Grunt, or whatever. It's a made-up internet name, you know. So we want speed items. I mean, can I still try to get the 10 purity? It's the only reason we're doing stuff. It's just this becomes half as good. Yeah, I guess we're technically still trying for it, right? I didn't check out the bargaining tent. Everything else is so far away. I don't even know if it's worth... I think we just kind of dip out of here. I think we just kind of dip. I'm gonna check this. Aha! I knew you'd give me another one. Son of a bitch. Shouldn't have even checked. I knew it was gonna waste my time. This is just about the purity. It's not even so much about the water items. Alright, let's just... We leave. You have to go to bed? Well, you have yourself a good night. Thanks for popping in. Oh, we don't have an edge on our blade, you say, do you? I mean, I guess we could just add that one. I guess we'll add that one. Whatever. Food. This does give us the old seafood hot pot there, so since we do have speed, that is handy. More Purital. This isn't even the lush place. I don't want any of those, as far as I can tell. I would trade a purity, or the fish, even, just to friggin'... Okay, we're going for purity. Going for purity. Do we have... Well, we don't have the mirror. We don't have the right mirror. Technically, we do have one, so gain 1 regen when exposed. We're just looking for, like, the water bag thing. That's the tomb. It's not water. That is stun yourself. Here's the water, the old leather water skin. So gain 2 purity for each equipped water item. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a water item. That is so greasy. The leather water skin. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So we only gain 8 purity. However, we would also have 2 extra purity given. Okay, from the helmets, that also gives us other purity. So I think we're good. We want the seafood chowder. So I think we just get rid of the thing that gives the enemy the riptide. Because it doesn't flow, you know. Boopity boppy boopy. Bippity boppy boopy. Okay, so that's our seafood chowder. So technically, what's happening? I was trying to make sure. So this will give us 3 purity at battle start. This also does battle start, so I don't want to get rid of that purity. So what I want to do is I want to do that and then that. So the battle starts, right? That just decreases nothing. Then it's on exposed and wounded. So this will remove all of our armor. Gain 3 purity. And then technically that's exposed, which means that will happen again. So... Maja Faja. So I think the only way to make this work is to get rid of, like, the fish. No, actually it would be to get rid of the watermelon, so we wouldn't gain armor. But again, it doesn't matter. We're just trying to gain purity. I was just hoping that we could also gain the 16 armor and stuff, but you can't do it. And either way, we're gonna double dip, so it doesn't matter how you slice that. it's going to chunk away at all of that initial 3 purity right there. So I have to get rid of this watermelon, which means we also get rid of a water item, which is no fucking good. Oh, damn it. Status effect, gain 1 additional stack. Okay, so hold on. And then the Riverflow Violin. It's like, I can buy these, but I still need the mirror, right? That's the biggest thing. So I could technically get rid of the watermelon, and I'd have 2 different water items, so I could go boom, boom. Or no, I could get rid of the fish and that. We lose the extra armor. And then reroll PS. PAS. Oh, it's not good. This is not good. So we have limited time to find a bargaining tent, and that doesn't help if we can't fight anything. Can't fight turtles. No toidles. Oh, nothing but fucking toidles over here, so that's awesome. Yeah, because we're losing all of our armor is the fucking problem here, right? And we're not gaining any additional armor. We're just attacking first, so if they're strong enough to endure, then that's no good. I could get rid of the 6 additional HP to heal. Which, having seen the other stupid thing, I should have went to the other island. Balls, 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 balls. Tent? No tent. Lose all your health except 1 and stun the enemy for 2 turns. Now, technically, this would trigger. There's the purity, and then on exposure. Then we gain that's the purity, and then the purity, and then the yeah. So we want like these after those. Yeah, so that gains us all of the purity we need. 5 water items, so that's 10 purity on exposure. So really, we just get rid of this for that mirror if we can find it, and we're in friggin' business, but... Mirror? Damn it. Man. I feel like you usually see tents on the Golem Isle. Hiss? Nah, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Doesn't matter. Should have got rid of fucking Poison Head probably in this one, but... Well, there's 20 purity right off the hop. We just didn't get the mirror to utilize all of it. That is unfortunately the problem. So, I mean, we did our part. I don't understand how we got 20. So that gave 3, then 4, 2, then 3, so that's 7, 8, 9. And then, oh, this gave 2 purity. So 9 became 12, 15, 18, like 21. No, it'd be more than 20. I don't know how that worked. I wasn't paying close enough attention, but we had well more than enough. We just couldn't find the mirror to make it work. Oh well, easy enough to trigger. We just need the luck to get the mirror. So, but how about we save that for another time? Camping was a long weekend. Literally, and, you know, literally. I think we'll just call it here. This is good. Yeah, that's pretty much how I'm feeling, PT. Just bagged. But it was a great weekend. I would love to discuss it in more detail tomorrow. I just kind of had brain fog here tonight. I was just focused on doing a thing. I have no idea what game I'd like to continue on with after I get these achievements. It would be fun to try to do some Kingmaker stuff, for sure, but I'd like to do, like, shorter sessions if he is coming and have, like, a more in-depth game. So, let me just take a look, and if something really jumps out to somebody, let me know. Like, out of these games on the side. Because, like, top contenders right now, I'm thinking another Crab's Treasure. Kind of a Dark Souls kind of game, but a little bit more playful. But definitely like a Souls-like game. I have a bunch of Bionic Commandos. Yeah, the first night, dude, when we were setting up, the air mattress we brought, we thought it would be fine because we used it. We usually dry everything out when we get back or whatever to make sure before putting it away. Just, it had mold on, like, both sides of the air mattress. So we're like, nope. That was not going to happen. So the first night we basically slept on the ground with a couple of blankets under us instead of, you know. So that wasn't a great sleep. And then when you get the dogs wanting to cuddle, and then they're hearing new noises and different things, and, like, I could lay on my ribs for a little bit, and then the pressure just being on the hard ground, go to my back, and then it's my tailbone, or it's my shoulders, and then it's like, okay, roll to my other side till the ribs hurt, or the shoulder again, and yeah, I was just up every 20 minutes all night, so I was bagged. Eventually got an air mattress, but yeah, it was rough. Let's see. I'm not really in the mood for Dave the Diver, but I'm looking for, like, something to really sink my teeth into, and this is definitely a game that would do that. I don't think that's high on the list right now, but if people were, you know, like, ooh. Do Not Feed the Monkeys. That's another one I'm considering. If I could talk with Popo and try to arrange a night for Don't Starve together. But there is just Don't Starve. I think that's just a single-player thing, right? So I guess I could play that one, but I feel like I want to play Don't Starve together. It'd be fun to figure that out for the first time with somebody else, but I don't know. We do have Fear and Hunger, which are supposed to be absolutely friggin' dark, creepy, horror, sort of RPG style. Very unforgiving. Chill Firewatch. I've seen this before. I kind of forget a lot of it, so I could definitely play it at any time, but let's see. There's Giants Citizen Kabuto. But the store page I don't even think has much of a video, but it's an old PC game. The dude at the pawn shop said this was like his favorite game. I was like, I've never heard of it, but it looks very interesting. And it came on sale, like, not too long afterwards. So, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're playing this. Tomorrow, this. Unless, of course, my phone calls for trying to call about work and employment upcoming. They say, yeah, can you come in on Wednesday or something? But this is what we're sinking our teeth into next. I am installing it now. But yeah, I feel like I might have seen something for this, but I don't ever remember hearing about anybody playing it or whatever. But yeah, maybe I've seen things in PC Gamer magazine or something back in the day, but yeah, it's we will install, and that'll be it. Boom. I'm installing it now. Just 1 gig. Which, for back in the day, that's a pretty big game for back in the day gaming. It's like around 2000. So I'm feeling like it's gonna be worth sinking our teeth into. Hopefully it still holds up, you know. I think that'll be fun either way. Check it out. But yes, also, speaking of magazines, I didn't get to take everything when I was back home. Let me tweak the camera here for a second. No opace. Oh, there we go. Most likely, yeah. So, for those who didn't grow up in Canada, and even those of us who did, I forgot this was even a friggin' magazine. Probably given away at schools because it was just a fucking ad for friggin' skincare products for the most part, from what I can tell. And just garbage. It's like every page is like an ad. Basically, it's like, PlayStation, but Hershey and O. Henry chocolate milks, you know? Like classic, old school. What magazine? What magazine? Figure I could probably flip this, but hang on. Hold. Yeah. Boom. Okay, we're moving. Might be too large. We're decreasing size a little bit. Here we go. What magazine? Blur in focus. Tuned in to tunes. You can go to Lilith Fair with a sneaky little Dawson's Creek corner ad. Unfortunately, I don't. I forgot all about this until I went home. And I found my Mad Magazine stack. I have other stuff at home. I had to pick a few things to get before they were gone. The Atari was the big thing. I got my Atari 2600. Oh, yeah, I can show you that. I need the cables, but we have ourselves, you can tell it's green in the middle there, Atari 2600 at some point. We got to figure out how the hell we even hook this thing up to a TV. Yeah. I don't, like, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. But I would love to try that anyways. That over. It looks cool on the desk anyways. But yes, back to what magazine? Pick of the summer flicks. Beach Party, 1963. Beach Blanket Bingo, 1965. Teens, bikinis, sun, sand, song with Frankie and Annette. It's all good, clean fun. Golly gee whiz. Got Dirty Dancing, Field of Dreams, Gidget, 1959 movie, Grease. I don't know who's writing these pick of the summer flick. What summer? Not one thing. Okay, there was one that was in the 90s. So this magazine, when was this issued? Volume 13, issue 3, May, June 1999. Okay. You got the junior model. I think it's... Here, let me just... That's what I'm dealing with that I gotta figure out. I think it was like coax. But I don't know what's over here. So I'll have to look. See, it's like left controller, channel 2 or 3, difficulty A-B switch for games. This is the power cable right here. And I don't know what the hell this thing is. So if this... I don't think that's just a video cable. Yeah, it must be the fucking... It must be the little pin one that goes over the side that sticks in, and then that's your audio and video. But then, yeah, a certain power cable that also doesn't look like it's going to be fun to figure out, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, like every page of this thing is like Clearasil, Tampax, Energizer Bunny when they're at the bottom of you could win Collective Soul in concert at your school. It's very much just aimed at totally teenagers, you know. That would be pretty friggin' crazy, though. You just win a contest and Collective Soul is playing at your school. Like, I mean, I would have enjoyed Collective Soul playing at our shitty school. Plus, get a free CD of your favorite artist with purchase of any 2 Energizer battery packages while supplies last. And I think the free CD of your favorite artist catch was it was either Collective Soul, Bare Naked Ladies, Phil Collins, huge in high school, Phil Collins, Madonna, Alanis Morissette, R.E.M., the Goo Goo Dolls, Colin James, who the fuck was Colin James, and Jewel. But honestly, that is a pretty good deal. 2 packs of batteries and you get a free CD. Like, CDs were like $20, man. 15, $20 back in the day when they were new. Oh, some Dawson's Creek. Are women being treated fairly? Waste not, want not. Point blank columns by readers. Oh, God. So this would be a lot of teenage youth of the 90s, late 90s, writing in and giving their opinion pieces in brief articles from, like Catherine Papasadoro from Woodbridge, Ontario. Penny Shue from Oakville, Ontario. Calgary, Alberta. Anonymous Avery. Woodbridge, Ontario, and Hamilton, Ontario. Yeah, they really focused on the Ontario crowds there. Trying to think, there's got to be, yeah, there's a lot like on the episode 1 thing, so there's a whole Star Wars spread in this magazine, but Billy Crawford, Gravity Rebels with a cause. Like, it's just totally random. What was cool as all get up back in the 90s, right? I had no confidence in that. I honestly, like, I know a few of their songs, but I don't know if I remember Heavy. So I'm glad that you said that. Yeah. An M&M is no candy wrapper. Oh my god. M&M is no candy wrapper. Oh, it's just that's where I put this magazine down. Hated that. Also, I found my top secret Nintendo Player's Guide full of passwords. Confidential. Well, there's Shine. Shine. I like that one song, Shine. No, and Shine. Yeah. They had a few hits. Some of these games I've never heard of because there's some like old school, Game Boy game passwords and such. Let's see. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. We have all of the codes, the secrets, people. Misery. No, that's not how you spell shine. That's not shine. No, I always found that they always had like on every CD that was theirs, they had one really friggin' solid song, and everything else just felt like filler to get to the 10 tracks, maybe 12. If you saw an artist with 10 songs, they were just phoning in the bare minimum of what a CD required, I think, by the record label's law. But let's see. We got Mad Magazine. Move over, Oscar. It's the Alfie. And you remember when Whoopi Goldberg was famous? Look at that Whoopi Goldberg. So funny. We got like an old Popeye knockoff postage stamp. They're having the sexual relations. I can't show that. Spy versus Spy. Classic. What's on the back? Dink Clads Rock, Roll, and Remember. Are they like they're still trying to make like Dick Clark? He would be popular. We got Elvis, Slash. I see Madonna. Oh, down here. I don't know who Red is here. Who's that? Sheryl Crow, of course. And Purple Rain. So we got Prince down here. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, The Big Bopper, Airplane Crashes. I have no idea who that is. Tupac. They got yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's really funny stuff here. I was trying to see if this one even had like the centerfold thing. That's another butt. Another butt. Oh, with this, fuck. Sorry. So PT, when I streamed at Twitch and YouTube, also if people could watch on YouTube every once in a while, that would kind of help. You don't have to watch and chat and whatever, but if I ever get enough followers, then it would help to have like the watch hours. Just if you can. You want to throw the videos on, just let them play when you go to sleep. That also helps, but hopefully at some point I would be making better content to get enough people following. But yeah, anyway, it doesn't show it's a redemption or like when somebody subscribes or anything. It's just when they type in the chat. So I am sorry. I saw a link, but I didn't see it was a redemption. Okay. It's one Mad magazine, and we will get to it in a sec. Ooh, we got the X-Files Mad magazine. It is funny because he was fat. Ah, look! Holy shit, Con. In the Big Bad Mad edition, look who it is. That's Big Tittied Elvis. It's funny because his tits are fat, too. All the goodness to let... Those aren't tits. It's just a big gut. It's just a big gut. It just looks like he's... Because it's funny because he's fat. We've established this. Oh, I got a Cracked magazine in here. We nuke Toy Story. Hey, kids, remember Elvis? Yeah. To be fair, I mean, Mad Magazine did come from a much earlier time. I remember my buddy, his older cousin, he had like old, like they were small printed like books of Mad and stuff before they really went into more magazine on the rack style. October 1996. Our price, $2.50. Cheap. $3.50 in Canada. Pieces of shit. You fucking horse shit inflation. This is issue number 350. I'm looking for the one Mad magazine cover here as I go through. There it is. I was like, I only ever remember one Mad magazine. This one's Mad. Issue number 227. December 1981. I don't know how I even have this fucking magazine. I must have traded for somebody or with somebody or something. Our price, 90 cents cheap. So, this is Mad presents the ultimate horror movie. I bet you there's a friggin' Elvis joke in that one. But this one is the only Mad magazine that I ever remember the cover of. Collector Series number 13. This is super special, July 1996. $3.99. Super cheap. $4.95 in Canada. God damn it. What happened to Mad magazine? In October 1996, it was $2.50 or $3.50 in Canada. But July, for their Collector's Series, it was $5 Canadian dues. But this is the cover. This is always the Mad magazine. The only one I ever remember is this cover. That's the only one that ever stuck out in my head. How did they get my tan lines there? Holy shit, it's Elvis. May as well just look at the rest of what we got here, and then we will look at the video for PT there. This is, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Our price, $2.50. Cheap. This must be 1996. Apparently, I was buying a lot of magazines in 1996, and I got an old copy. But this is Alfred E. Newman watering the lawn. It's doing loop-de-loops because that's what the hose is doing in the back, you see, so it's funny. In this issue, we tear apart Elvis. Okay, moving on. I have Insight magazine, which is going over Final Fantasy IX, exclusive first look at Final Fantasy IX. And that wasn't even the big deal because boxing in the friggin' 90s was the shit. And Knockout King was a bigger story than Final Fantasy IX. So there's that. Also an article on Elvis, surprisingly. Nintendo Powers, in-depth look at Mega Man X2. In depth. Man, there are some major holes. Yeah. Oh, also more Mad Magazine. Apparently I should stack these differently. Yeah, put that down. Houston, we have a big problem. This is December 1995, issue number 341. MTV videos. Apollo 13. Alien abductions. Why don't they take what? Why don't they take Newt? Pocahontas. Walt spinning in his grave. I bet you they show a butt. Bet you there's a butt. Well, there's some side boob. It was always just cheeky enough. That's how they thought they were selling these magazines. You know, it wasn't on every page. You know, you could sneak it past. Oh, I got Collector's Series number 12. 96 pages. The January 1996. Including 24 lost pages. Yeah, lost pages. Those are just things that weren't funny enough to make it in other issues throughout the previous year, I would say. But, you know, lost pages. Filler is what that is. And this is actually, this one's pretty fun. This one here, $3.99. The 1995 edition. Mad Magazine. A special telezine companion to the new Fox late night show of Mad TV. Check that shit out. I like that one. This is a magazine that I like right here. It's also got Siskel and Ebert flipping each other off on the bottom there. I'm sure they would be fair and balanced review of the show. Yes, I can only imagine. Fairer than their take on Elvis? It's in that magazine. So Insight magazine going over top of the Nintendo Power Edition. So that's all the magazines that I could bring this time. But yes, old Top Secret Passwords and What magazine just riddled. I probably want to scan What magazine just for the really ultra 90s kind of advertisements. But not just ultra 90s specifically targeted towards Canadian teenagers. Magazine, oh Jesus. 51st state, Alberta's separating, we're taking Saskatchewan, and then BC's got to come too, brother, because it'd be just weird if we left without others, yeah. But it's Alberta independence. We're sick of giving our goddamn money to other provinces. But we can't just not take we like to vacation in BC, and there's more Earl in Saskatchewan, so we gotta take them. I just need you to know that like 51% of Americans do. At least. It's apparently most. I'm just saying. And it's more Albertans would like to separate than stay as well, I think. So, yeah. Most DP. Okay, now go on. You had my attention. Now you have my curiosity, sir. Most Americans DP? God damn, America. Yeah, they're going to try bamboozle. Oh, yeah, Alberta, yeah, you won't pay income tax. Yeah, but for how long? If you want to join the states, that's not how it works. You don't get to make the rules then. There's so much just not thinking through. If it was properly done, I'm sure it would probably really benefit Albertans, you know. But it won't be properly done. It's going to be rushed through, and everyone's going to want to join the states, and then it's just going to be like, oh, that's not what we wanted. Well, tough fucking shit, because you just said you wanted to be the 51st fucking state. So, congratulations. You just threw away everything that you wanted, you know. Mod alert. Mod alert. What is this mod alert? Sounds like a bot. Who is this Strum Elements? I don't know, Con. We almost lost Quebec years ago. And Alberta's got more traction, so Canada may not be Canada much longer. We may see the end of Canada before our lifetime. Canada will go the way of Alfred E. Newman's Mad Magazine and Elvis references. It'll be mentioned plenty, but relevant never. Be a thing of the past that's still going on in the future. Of today's present yesterday. I forgot what I was talking about, so... Oh, yes, I know this one, PT. I know this video. I should have known that's what was coming up. Yeah, well, Fen, I mean, you're deploying troops in your own city, so, I mean, why the fuck wouldn't we want to join the states? I mean, you guys are partying hard now. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah. Now's the time. Get me the fuck out of here. Yeah. But anyways, on the note of deploying military and National Guard and such within your own country. Nope, wrong one. Yeah, that's the song. That's Shine, baby. That's the only song they got, motherfucker. I told you it was Shine. Who said it was some other shenanigans earlier? One song. One song. Oh, yeah, it's stoic. Just a stoic view. Oh, hey. Did you ever really wonder if your devices are listening to you or not? I could tell you how many times on one finger I've looked up Mad TV on YouTube. If I could curl my finger into a 0, you know what just came up after we were just flipping through Mad magazines and I'm talking into my microphone and I'm near my cell phone and I'm talking about the things, because now there's a good goddamn chance that I'll buy some sneakers on an advertisement that's put off to the side, because engage with your devices, whatever keeps you using the devices. This motherfucker just said part 3 Mad TV funny commercial ads parody. I never, and now it's here. Like, you tell me that they're not just farming to keep you as fucking brain dead as possible. We're watching it because you win.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to Paul Timmerman's workshop. I'm Paul Timmerman. Today we're going to be finishing up the shelves on that white pine curio cabinet that we started last week. So, let's get at her. You know, White Pine is just a wonderful woman of a woman, a real fine country lady. So you're going to want to be sure to take your time and be gentle. I like to reinforce the joints with these
we did that years and years ago.
Now I'm going to place a screw right on the tip.
We were just
like this
in the lunchroom talking, and we were like, hey, let's just start talking about a random product. We started talking about John Deere.
Okay, I think you get the idea. Let's go over and make us a top shelf. But first I'm going to put on my safety goggles. I can't tell you how many letters I get from folks who've injured their eyes due to a nasty chip of wood or whatnot flying in there. Now, I got a 10-inch wide board, and I'm going to split it right down the middle. Now, here we go. All right, now you see why these goggles are so important, because you got to keep your eyes on the wood at all times. Can't be looking up here because... I'll tell you what. Let's cut to a commercial. All righty. Run the tape. Oh, mercy. Hi, I'm Paul Timberman of Paul Timberman's Workshop. When I need a nail gun, I reach for a Nail-O-Matic. Nail-O-Matic's been in the nail gun business for over 40 years with a tradition of excellence and quality. They're fast, dependable, and always hit their mark. So remember, every nail's a bullseye. It's Nail-O-Matic.
Nail-O-Matic. Available at hardware stores everywhere. Ask for it by name.
For the purpose of time, I'm going to cheat a bit to show you the finished curio. Now, this is just great for showing off little knickknacks or touching family memento. And I'm sure you'll agree, this is a perfect piece for the living room or a child's bedroom. And it's not only functional, but it's something beautiful to look at. And I'll tell you what, I don't feel so hot.
Fashion Country Cradle. Paul Timberman's Workshop is brought to you by Skyzer Permanente. Skyzer Permanente, because accidents happen.
Classic.
Hi, I'm Kenny Rogers, and do I love ice cream. That's why I decided to open up my own ice cream parlor, Kenny's Ice Cream Parlor. My ice cream is made with only the finest ingredients and comes in 57 delicious flavors, just like Mama Rogers used to do. Except the only difference is now we use a machine so Mama's arm doesn't get tired. How's your ice cream?
It's real good, Kenny.
All right, high five. Hey, watch your nose.
Yeah.
Nothing goes down a hot summer day like ice cream. Banana splits, maltage, root beer floats. It has about a little whipped cream on that.
Sure, Kenny.
All right. Young we are. Isn't it sweet?
That is just pure shaving cream, I think.
And if you're watching your weight, try Kenny's frozen milk. Good and good for you. Let me help you with that, darling. Oh, and if you're next door at Kenny's Country Roasters, bring your receipt. You can customize your sundae at our Endless Fixins bar. Hot fudge, caramel, wet walnuts. It makes every day a Sunday. Ooh. Looks like somebody's got a sweet tooth. So if you love ice cream, and who doesn't, come on down to Kenny's Ice Cream Parlor. It's a cool treat for the whole family. Ice cream in a couple waffle cones. Kenny's Ice Cream. Cool your summers off. Hey. Kenny's Ice Cream Parlor.
Kenny's Ice Cream Parlor makes every day a Sunday.
Hola. If it is Mexican food you desire, then come to El Chevito. At El Chevito, the food is so good, so steamy that it sizzles with excitement. At El Chevito, we use only the freshest ingredients, including juicy ruby red meats, luscious, plump ripe tomatoes, hot peppers and exotic spices to tantalize and arouse your taste buds. Every bite is a tease, every succulent morsel is a mouthful of delight, drenched with orgasmic flavor that makes you shudder and quiver with savory pleasure. Oh, yes, que delicia. Once you start, you cannot stop. You must have it all. Take it.
Everyone just going.
Take it. Oh, yes, You know you want it. Take it. And don't forget our fiesta hour and other participating El Chavito locations. 60 minutes of the coolest, wettest, saltiest margaritas quenching your thirst at the lowest prices in town. Hey, mommy. Another satisfied customer. So if it is Mexican food you desire, then come to El Chavito. Do it. Do it. You know you want it. Oh. Hey! El Chavito.
Howdy, folks. Big John here, my lovely wife, Filma.
Hey.
You know, a lot of folks complained
Hey.
they couldn't find Big John's shirt barn, so we moved lock, stock, and barrel to a brand new, easy-to-find location. Not only that, we added 200,000 ties to go with them shirts. Tell 'em, Filma.
We got bow ties, wide ties, dress ties, style ties, strap ties, you name it.
You won't find a bigger tie selection anywhere.
So come on in and tie one on.
Good one, Tim. It cracks me up. Well, what are you waiting for? Tell the fine folks how simple it is to get to our new store.
Take the 407 to the 602 and get off that Pawnee Junction. Then mayor to the right through the flashing red light till you see a sign for Route 10. Don't take that, keep it going on straight past the little old house of toothpicks. Then it's 2 quick lefts on the Dead Stone Road and then you're halfway there. Then drive right through past the old Porn Theater and Jimmy's Jerky Hut. Don't stop for a drink in the Painted Lady cause the waitress there's a slut.
Won't happen again, sweetie.
Take the second dirt road past the rusty can and a left where they found that body. Then park your car cause it's not too far and walk down to the dock. Then grab a boat and let yourself float for 6 more miles downriver. And before the falls you'll see a branch that you should grab a hold of. Then raise your chin and swim on into Big John Shirt and Tie Barn.
It don't get much simpler than that. Just in case you miss, you might want to try them again. But this time, remember, tell me time is money.
407 to the 602 and get off at Pawnee Junction. Then bear to the right to the flashing red light. You see a sign for Route 10. Don't take that, keep it going on straight past the little old house on toothpicks. There's 2 quick lefts on the Dead Stone Road, and then you're halfway there. Then drive right through past the old Point Theater and Jimmy's Jerky Hut. Don't stop for a drink at the Painted Lady, cause the waitress there's a slut.
I swear.
Then sit in your road past the rusty can and left where you found that body. Then park your car cause it's not too far and walk down to the dock. Then grab a boat and let's float for 6 more miles downriver. And before the falls you'll see a branch that you should grab a hold of. Then raise your chin and swim on into Big John Shirt and Tie Barn.
See you later.
There's a new game in town.
Switch, switch, switcheroo. Look who's wearing a high-heeled shoe. Mom's now dad, and dad's now Sue. It's fun to switch my clothes with you.
Introducing Switcheroo, the first cross-dressing game for the whole family. Roll the dice and try to collect as many switch hitter cards as you can. Whoever gets in full drag first wins.
Switch, switch, switcheroo. What a wig and curls for new. Mom's the butch, and dad's the femme. The boys are girls, and the girls are men. Switcheroo.
Switcheroo.
From Spishak, of course.
All right,
Is
game's over,
Spishak
son.
supposed to be like
It's not a game, Dad.
making fun of like a certain
driving
brand?
charges,
I know it's just
vehicular
their
manslaughter,
go-to one, but
Leaving the scene of an accident?
I don't know if Spishak
Hello.
is supposed to be
I'm
funny
Lonnie
for
Bell,
another
Lonnie Bell,
reason,
attorneys at
or
law.
if it's just their made-up
I can get
company.
you behind the wheel of a car again. Or maybe you're like Ray Denny. Ray had a restraining order placed against him by his wife. But I'll have him home with the family in time for Christmas. And what about Velma Stein? Velma was charged with 3 counts of lewd and lascivious behavior and indecent exposure. But thanks to Lonnie Bell, attorneys at law, she'll be back running her daycare center where she belongs. Wherever there are little people being pushed around by the big guy, Lonnie Bell, attorneys at law, will be there. But don't take my word for it.
Get in here! Lonnie Bell, you're the greatest, man. Because of you, I got my job back! Woo! Let's see how fast this son of a bitch can go! I'm Lonnie Bell, and I'll get you what you deserve. And then some. I'm an attorney.
The location of a Lonnie Bell legal office near you.
Okay. I think that's enough just watching Mad TV. I didn't mind Mad TV, but it certainly wasn't peak comedy. It had some good skits, but I feel like they were pretty few and far between. I feel like Will Sasso was just kind of better on his own. But I guess eventually they did get there with like the Kenny Rogers, like Jackass and stuff. Like when they did nail a skit, it was pretty damn good. And that Bobby Lee, when he was doing like the green screen skit for like a video game, like that one was pretty classic too, for sure. So, but yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So yeah. It has installed, anyways, the game that we were talking about before. Giants Citizen Kabuto. Looking like that's what's on the menu for sometime tomorrow. I'm going to make some calls, see if I can find some employment. If not, I may have a lead on taking a hard pivot from my usual trade work. It's seasonal. But like it's 6 months of like working around like arenas and stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe I'll get to do one of the most Canadian things a person can do and drive a Zamboni. Who knows? But yeah, then who knows? Maybe just not have to work in the summertime. That sounds good, unless it's like optional or you want to. We will see what the future holds, but tomorrow it starts with some phone calls. Tonight, I'm going to get some sleep. The dogs were exhausted. They had a huge weekend. I had some fun. It was a good time, but I could sleep. So, see if we can find somebody who playing some games. I'm probably just going to end up watching some YouTube. I think we rated Grom last time, but he was like right at the end of Hollow Knight. So I don't know if he's still playing Hollow Knight. He is not. But he does actually, you know what? If anyone is interested at Gromfaloons, he's actually giving away a free pack of Hollow Knight Silksong emotes. So if you like that sort of thing, he just asks that you credit him, and that's kind of like just advertising for it. But yeah, if you are going to watch that sort of thing, I will just post the link right here for everybody. And then, of course, that is our friend Gromfaloon. So yeah, just credit him as the artist. But I see somebody I haven't seen on in a while. He's playing a game I was pretty bad at. For the most part, Terraria. Wait, is he playing? No, I actually have two different people playing Terraria right now. That's kind of funny. Who do we got? Who do we got? Composer's playing some Super Mario World ROM hacks. I kind of feel like I want to get back into that. Like, if I'm not working and my hands aren't hurting, like, now would be a time to play it again, actually. Legitimately a good time. Yeah, I don't know what else is going on right now. Oh, people have a 6-game randomizer shuffler thing going on, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where to go. There's a few people on, but I fear there's probably like 3 of us anyways, so probably not gonna change anybody's life by raiding in, but you know, they're fucking getting us anyways. Alright, we'll go to Grom. Head on over to Grom. Enjoy it. Don't enjoy it. I don't know. I can't imagine you wouldn't enjoy it. I believe he's doing Super Metroid. Yeah, it's SMZ3 randomizer he's doing. He's usually pretty good at these, so I don't know what crazy settings he's got, but he also doesn't go like so haywire that it's an impossible bunch of settings to play. He usually, you know, wraps it up in a night, so let's go do that. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, maybe with news of employment, maybe not, we'll see. We'll try to get the last achievement in He Is Coming, and then maybe then, if it goes pretty smoothly, we can just jump right over to Giant Citizen Kabuto after like a Kingmaker run, or I'll just save Citizen Kabuto for the day stream and maybe just do some late night, like a couple hours, just trying to get that last achievement sort of thing with He Is Coming. So we'll see, or we won't. But you better see me tomorrow, and I'll see you